Gothamites. If you're new here, hi. I'm London, aka History of the Batman. That was so loud. But Happy New Year, Gothamites. I hope you all had a very fun and safe New Year's Eve and are entering 2019 with so much positivity and light. And we should just, that was loud. We should just leave bad stuff in 2018. Like toxic fandoms and toxic fanboyisms. There's so much happening this year, and there's so much to be happy about and to celebrate within this comic book world. Bad fandom stuff, we just don't need it. Like, don't need it. Just go away. We're in a new year. Yeah. If you really want to focus on positivity for any Bat fan out there, no matter what you like, whether you read it or watch it or play it, it is a very special year to be a Batman fan. So similar to last year, I thought I would give you 5 reasons to be hyped about Batman in 2019 and what you can look forward to in the world of the Caped Crusader. Yes! Anyway, I got a good email. Sorry. Such a good year already. But before we get all excited about the new Bat year, why don't you subscribe to this channel and become a part of this wonderful Gothamite community. Start your year off right. Before we actually do start with our list, I just want to shout out my shirt. This is not sponsored or anything. I just really love it. I got it for Christmas and I'm like, okay, I'm literally going to wear this shirt for the first video I do on my channel in 2019 because it's so cute. And like I've said in other things, with the frame, you can't really see the back, but this is the back and it's epic. I got really, really nice things this Christmas from my family who knows and loves and supports me. But like this shirt, I love it. Okay, we'll go back to like why you guys are actually here, not talking about my clothing. Let's start out with the biggest reason, and that is that the Batman is turning 80 years old this year. Yes, Bob Kane and Bill Finger created the Batman, who debuted in Detective Comics issue 27 on March 30th, 1939. So this upcoming March 30th, Batman will have turned 80 years old. He's been around for 8 decades. That is literally incredible. DC Comics and Warner Brothers have some celebratory things up their sleeves to celebrate this milestone within the Dark Knight's mythos. The first main thing that is happening is Detective Comics issue 1000 is hitting comic book stands on March 27th. And this issue just so happens to come right around the time of Batman's big 8-0. This isn't 8, but for some reason I felt like 8. I don't know. My hands, I don't know. Did you know? From 1937 all the way to 2011, Detective Comics had issues up to 881. And then when the New 52 initiative began, it went to volume 2 and started back at issue number 1. But then when DC Rebirth happened in 2016, it went back to its original numbering and began with 882. Detective Comics is actually the longest continuously running comic book publication ever. Even if Batman didn't turn 80 this year, Detective Comics still has a major anniversary to celebrate. Detective Comics 1000 will be a 96-page epic comic that will include new stories celebrating every era of the Batman from writers such as Paul Dini and Denny O'Neil and Scott Snyder and Kevin Smith and Jeff Johns, and the list literally goes on and on. Not to mention all of the variant covers that are going to be included with Detective Comics 1000. There is a variant cover that represents every decade of Batman, and they're absolutely stunning. And of course, the main wraparound cover is by the modern Batman artist trinity of Jim Lee, Scott Williams, and Alex Sinclair. And I'm sure more celebrations for Batman's 80th anniversary and Detective Comics 1000 will slowly begin to trickle out and be announced over the next couple of months. And even I, History of the Batman, will be doing certain celebratory things throughout the upcoming months and on my social media channels. And certain things I can't tell you yet, but they are in the works and I'm planning it, and I'm so excited to be celebrating this huge birthday for the Batman. I've already begun, I've already started. If you follow on Instagram, which is at History of the Batman, or on Twitter or on Facebook, I am doing a 80 facts for 80 years, where every day, I started yesterday, day one, already kicking off with a bang. So every day I am giving a fact from every year Batman has existed. So it'll be fact number 1, started in 1939. Today it'll be fact number 2 for 1940. Fact number 3 for tomorrow will be 1941, and so on and so forth until we get to fact number 80, which will be 2019. And it'll be a little over a week before the actual anniversary of Detective Comics 27. I'm doing that post once a day, so please go give it a follow and check it out, and maybe you'll learn something more about the Caped Crusader. And I also will be doing special anniversary history videos on this channel. So like I said, you should definitely subscribe. Like, if there's any year that you should subscribe to History of the Batman, like this is the year. This is a huge anniversary, and I'm literally going all out to celebrate it with you guys and to highlight any and all Batman. Like I usually do, but like just even more. I'm so excited. There's also going to be a special Detective Comics 80th anniversary deluxe edition for Batman and Detective Comics 1000. It's kind of similar to the Batman celebration of 75 years, but for the 80th anniversary. So I'm sure that's coming out maybe in March. I'm not actually sure. I should check that date. Maybe I'll put it here when I know when that book is coming out. But that will be coming out, and I'm sure there are going to be different panels at cons. It's just all kinds of stuff that'll just slowly leak out throughout the year celebrating Batman's 80th, similar to how they celebrated Superman's 80th anniversary last year. That alone should get you super excited for 2019. Our second reason is that this year we are receiving an animated film adaptation of Batman Hush. Details on the voice cast and all of that are scarce and haven't been announced yet, but last year at San Diego Comic-Con it was announced that in the summer of 2019, of this year now, there will be an animated film adaptation of Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee's early 2000s epic fan favorite arc, Batman Hush. Now, if you don't know what Batman Hush is or what it's about, I did a 1-minute Bat history video on Batman Hush, and I will link it in the description below. That not only gives my very quick 1-minute rundown, but tells you why this story is a modern Batman essential read for any fan out there. The fact that the villain, Hush, this will be his first time in a DC Comics film. Now, he's been in Lego form. That's exciting all on its own. When a Batman character gets its introduction into film or to TV or anything like that outside of comics, it is very exciting. And of course, along with Batman Hush, there will be other DC animated movies coming out, such as part 2 of The Death of Superman, Reign of the Superman. The Death of Superman, so dope. I absolutely loved it. I love that adaptation. I am very excited to see the Reign of the Superman. That'll be really, really cool. And there's also going to be a new Wonder Woman centric film called Wonder Woman Bloodlines, which is coming out later this year. DC animated films are always just amazing. So anytime a new movie comes out, I am just down for that. But yes, Batman Hush is getting the animated treatment, and I know so many people have been wanting that. So that is something to definitely look forward to this summer. A third reason to be hyped about 2019 is that Batwoman will be receiving her own TV series on the CW this year. What? That was a little weird. Sorry. This Batman family character, who was originally created in 1956 as Detective Comics 233 and then revamped in 2006, has been in animation before in films such as Batman Bad Blood, but has never been in live action anything until now. Ruby Rose, who portrays Kate Kane / Batwoman, has already made her debut last month during the crossover epic series Elseworlds, which is within the Arrowverse of the CW. So that includes Arrow and The Flash and Supergirl, and in that 3-night special, she and Gotham was introduced, and we got a little taste of the cousin of Bruce Wayne, because apparently within this universe, Batman is literally an urban legend and Batwoman is the actual protector of Gotham. So I think that's kind of a cool concept. I know we all love Batman, but we know why they can't have Batman on TV, because, you know, legal stuff. I personally liked Ruby Rose as Batwoman. We saw her for a very short period of time. You got to see her kind of Batcave and kind of Wayne Enterprises, and you guys got to see Gotham and her bat signal and her fighting and her costume and all of that. And I think she pulled it off. I actually enjoyed it. And I'm not sure when the show is coming out this year. I don't know if they've given a release date. I don't think they have. I think they just introduced her into the CW, just to put that out there. But it is coming out this year. That is a good thing for many, many reasons. One, it is always good when Batman or a Batman-centric character receives anything that has them as the focal point. A TV series, a film, a comic, anything. It's always a positive, because that means you'll probably see other parts of Batman's mythology sprinkled in here and there, even if Batman isn't in the particular media. Two, this is a female heroine-centric comic book TV show, which is awesome. There should be more female heroine-centric things out there, because diversity is a good thing. So don't let anyone else tell you differently. Okay? And third, this is a superhero representing the LGBTQ community. And the fact that she's getting an entire centric TV series is major. If you do want to learn more about Kate Kane and her creative development into one of DC Comics' most well-known LGBTQ figures, I have my video that discusses a history of Batman and sexuality within DC Comics, and I will link that in the description below. And it gives you a rundown, not just Kate Kane, but other members of the Batman family and Batman's actual history of sexuality from his comics starting in the early 40s until now. If you're interested. Is that a siren? Speaking of sirens, someone asked me to do a video about Gotham City sirens. And I actually really do want to do that, because I love that series and just the trio together. And when I do the video, I will shout out that person. I will literally put like the screenshot of them asking me to do it, because I remember it, but I have it on my phone. So so that person, if you are watching, I will do a Gotham City Sirens video just for you. Because Gotham City Sirens are awesome. I like how I just got that off of just hearing a siren outside. I am so sorry for the randomness. I promise you, I'm not sleep deprived. For a change. Whether or not you like the character of Batwoman for whatever your reasoning is, I don't know. It's always good to see the massive Batman family have light just shine right on them. And for more people to be introduced to this character and will hopefully want to read the comics after being introduced to seeing Batwoman or whoever on the small screen or the big screen. You see someone in film or TV and you love the character and you're like, I want to learn more, and you realize I can read the comics, and then you get a new comic book fan, and that is just so exciting to me. I want more and more people to read the source material, especially if you love Batman. There's so much to learn about him, and not just from what you see on the big screen or the small screen. He's turning 80. He has tons of material. I'm telling you. read some comics. Our fourth reason is that Todd Phillips' film Joker is hitting theaters this October. Now, it's already 2019, and there are so many questions that have not been answered about all of this, and I need some answers. If you don't know, I'm sure you know that Todd Phillips' film Joker, which will star Joaquin Phoenix as Joker, is not a part of the DC Extended Universe. So this means that if you just saw Aquaman, or you've seen Justice League, or Wonder Woman, or Batman v Superman, or Suicide Squad, Man of Steel, any of those films, this film is not within that cinematic universe. Joker is in its own DC Comics movie universe that is not attached to the regular DCEU. We don't know what the title of this DC Comics film banner is. It is almost a banner that has like opportunity for Elseworlds stories. Like, this is a Joker. This is a new Joker, because in the DCEU, whether you like it or not, Jared Leto is the Joker and was introduced in 2016 Suicide Squad. I just have several questions, and there are certain speculations and theories and things that people think are going to happen, but there is absolutely no confirmation from the studio or an actor or a director or a producer, whoever. Such as, there is speculation, but no confirmation, that there will be a Harley Quinn and Joker-centric film that stars Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn and Jared Leto's Joker. There is speculation, but no confirmation, that there will be a Jared Leto's Joker spin-off film from Suicide Squad. There is speculation, but no confirmation where Joaquin Phoenix's Joker and this Joker film lies within DC Comics media, and if we'll even see Batman in this film, or how he will be referenced within Gotham City. All we do know as of this moment is that it is a Joker origin story film. It has already wrapped principal production in New York. It wrapped earlier in December, and it will be released on October 4th, 2019. Just a quick side note. I Googled because I wanted to assure that I got the date right when the movie was coming out. And there's already a rating of this film on IMDb. And I don't know exactly how that site works fully. There's literally been like a 15-second trailer with no talking, and they already have given it a 7.2 out of 10. They've given it like a C-. And the film's not even out yet. We've got no trailer. Like, we just have grainy videos from the set and a few pictures that Todd Phillips himself has put out. And that's it. But we're already giving this movie a C-. That's the internet for you. Hi 2019, how are you? And maybe someone can explain to me why that's there. Maybe it's something completely different and it doesn't mean what I think it means. I don't really know. I actually don't know. So if you know what that score means before a movie comes out and it's not what I don't know it is, please tell me. But this is another video I'm plugging. I'm sorry if I'm plugging like several videos, but as I'm talking, I'm realizing, hey, I've talked about this on this channel before. If you are wondering, hey, this is a Joker origin story film, I wonder what comics they could use for this film as inspiration, I did a video on that, and it's linked in the description below, and I give you some of the best Joker origin stories from comics that Todd Phillips could be using for his new film. Because I'm curious, we all are curious what is going to happen with this film and what it is. I don't know what it is, but I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. He is being added to an amazing long line of live action Jokers, both on the small screen and the big screen. And I'm excited to see him bring a new interpretation to this now 79-year-old character. Always excited for new things. So I will be there October 3rd, which I'm assuming is a Thursday night if this is coming out on a Friday, and I will be watching it. And I'm sure they'll have Joker merch out by then Hopefully I will be sporting it. Hot Topic, if you're watching, make some Joker merch. Let me know in the comments below if you're excited for it, because I am. All right, our fifth and final reason on this list to get hyped about Batman in 2019 is that this year marks the 30th anniversary of Tim Burton's 1989 blockbuster film, Batman. This film is so important to Batman's history within visual media. It not only brought the dark back in Dark Knight into media and put Batman in the forefront outside of comics, and that hadn't been done since Adam West in the 1960s. But it was such a box office success that it set up the marketing model for the modern superhero film genre that we know and love today. Not much has been said by DC or Warner Brothers or other companies how they will be celebrating Batman's 30th anniversary, but best believe they will. I wouldn't be surprised if there will be a 30th anniversary Blu-ray release, or theaters will be showing special screenings for one night only or for a weekend. But I do know that there has been a remastering of Danny Elfman's original score for 1989's Batman that is being released by my friends at Mondo. It has a beautiful cover and it's Danny Elfman's score. It's magnificent. So if you do want to pick that up, I will put that in the description below, and maybe I'll review it on this channel myself. Who knows? Burton's Batman turning 30 years old makes us want to look at Batman on film over the last 3 decades and how he has evolved so much and what type of Batman has been presented. And of course, probably more than anything, Burton's Batman from 1989 is important because it was the introduction for so many fans to the character. For that alone, it is important to his history. Anything that highlights Batman's history, I definitely support, of course. Thank you guys so much for watching 5 reasons to be hyped about Batman in 2019. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a bat thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what you're excited about for 2019. It doesn't just have to be Batman. I mean, I'm excited for lots of different things. I'm excited for Shazam to come out in April. I'm excited for The Lion King to come out this summer. Oh, and I am also super excited for Avengers Endgame to come out this April as well, because it's Chris Evans' last movie as Captain America, and that's gonna make me like legit sad. But going back to the beginning of my video, if you have a problem with watching a Marvel movie because you're like, oh, I'm all DC, leave that in 2018. That does not need to be here. You need to experience everything. Like I've said in other videos, I'm sure, the whole rivalry is fan-made, and that just brings out a toxic fandom that definitely needs to be minimized or like gone. Over the last week, I've had very interesting interactions and conversations and have seen comments said to me by people, and it just made me really like, yeah, some of this, like, it's great to be a Batman fan, it's great to love this character, but there is a huge difference between being passionate about this medium and liking it and reading it and watching it, and then there's just, you're just toxic, and what you like, it stems from something that isn't fun. It isn't enjoyable. And if you're not enjoying yourself and you have to like fight and be upset and like demand things that, you know, may not even exist, like, what's the point? I'm sorry, I went on another rant. That's not what this video is about. But start off 2019 the Batman way and follow all of my social media, which is linked in the description below, including Instagram at History of the Batman. Read my comic book reviews for Comicosity. I will have more and more as the month and the year go on. And of course, please subscribe to this channel. It would mean so much to me if you became a part of this Batman community. We will have more special history anniversary videos and reviews and a lot of other things happening within this month and the following months right here on History of the Batman's YouTube channel. So I don't want you to miss any of it. I'm so excited for all of it. I'm excited to announce what I've been working on and different things. And it's going to be a good year. I totally feel it. And I hope that 2019 is already a great year for you. And to keep that vibe going, we are keeping a peace, love, and Batman vibe. That's the vibe. That's it. That's totally it. Bye, guys.